What's going on, chess lover? This is Maurice Bishop Chess, and y'all know my slogan: "Life is a game of chess." So I actually want to share with y'all the Black Lion, and I actually kind of made up a technique or whatever, which I think for all y'all Black Lion players, I think you will actually enjoy this game. This is pretty amazing and everything. So without further ado, let's actually get started. Obviously, I played as black, and my opponent played as white, and he's a strong 23-18. But I literally just outplayed him and whatever. And a lot of moves that I'm making, these are not computer moves at all. And like if y'all actually analyze this through a computer, a lot of stuff that the computer was having me do when I was analyzing it afterwards, it wasn't doing the moves that I was doing, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so obviously my opponent played e4. I played d6, knight c3, e5, g3, knight b to d7, bishop g2, c6. As y'all already know, you got to give your room for your queen to go queen c7, and also to queen c7 is just pretty much like I always tell y'all, to make the z5 pawn a lot stronger. But also, if any chance, the queen may go queen b6 for some reason. All right. So d3 is played, queen c7. F4 is played, um, in which you're gonna see how this could potentially be bad. Well, like I said, I'll show you all that. So I go knight f6. Knight f3 is played. I go h6. The crazy part is, guys, the computer wanted me to go b5, and which is probably a more accurate move and things like that. But I have my own techniques or whatever that I did. So he castles on king side. And look at this guy. I never told y'all this before. I've never told y'all this before at all, man. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all think what move did I play in this position? What move did I play? And I'll give y'all 3 seconds to think about it, man. Y'all can pause the video if you have to. Just give y'all 3 seconds. All right, guys. So there was many options that y'all probably was think of. Out of all the times y'all look at my Black Lion videos, y'all probably saw that maybe I will go Bishop E7. Maybe in some places I'll go B5. You know, or maybe some places I'll go A5 or whatever, things like that. But I came up with something that is literally crazy, man. And this is kind of like a Black Lion mixed with a L shot system, but it's this is the move that I played. The move that I played is G5. Y'all probably like, what the heck is going on? You ain't never played like this for the Black Lion. Exactly, guys. I don't. Y'all probably like, you just giving up a pawn. I understand that. All right, so look at here, y'all. F captures G5. And I think right off the bat, and the crazy part is the computer even acknowledged that. The computer said that is the right move to do. F captures G5, right? I go H captures G5. So now he giving me this open H file. All right. So bishop captures G5. I go bishop E7. Now, my opponent plays queen D2. Now, probably the best move for white instead of queen D2 probably should have been knight H4. But usually, guys, for white doesn't really know like how much danger he's in at all. So for people that may know this line, or honestly, I can't really say it's a line because this is something that I made up or whatever, things like that, and I just so happen to just look at just to try new things in there, to just to be real creative or whatever. So for blitz, and that's pretty much what I was doing. Now, would I play this in a tournament? Against like a grandmaster, probably not, because I'm pretty sure they will understand the principle of having a large um H file. They'll understand the H file. They'll understand like certain things, even if they never seen this before. Certain grandmasters can understand certain things, even FIDE masters. Maybe some, I don't know, but you really would have to understand like the whole point of that pawn sacrifice. So And like I said, this guy is pretty strong too. I mean, he's a very strong player, but again, I don't think he understands, you know, this type of madness that I'm doing. So what else, guys? What move would you do? What would you do in this position? You know, the queen goes to D2. What is the next move, guys? I'm trying to get y'all to think outside the box. What are y'all gonna do? 3 seconds, guys. Think about it. You can pause the video if you have to. All right, guys. So plenty of options. Y'all thinking knight g4? No, you don't. You don't want to play knight g4. You don't want to give away this dark square bishop. You don't want to do that. There's other options. Now, if you said queen b6, you are absolutely correct. This is the move that I did. It's exactly what I did. Queen b6. Now, I didn't go queen b6 just to go queen catches b2. That is wasn't my plan at all, you know. But it just pretty much to get them in check, and and like I said, even if I did take this point, I would actually be okay. I really would be okay because he can't trap my queen only due to the fact that the knight can't go nowhere because I have a pawn on c6 here, and yeah, guys, he can't really do anything. If he captures, even if he move his rook over here, I could go queen a3, and I can go queen a5 if need be, and then d8 if I have to, you know. So I could easily just win that pawn back, and I thought this was like perfect. But my opponent goes bishop b3. Now, could I have take this pawn? Yes, I could have took the pawn, but I chose not to take the pawn. There's a reason why. So I go queen c7. I let him have that. Queen c7. So my opponent goes d4. So what else would you do in this position, guys? What would you do? What is the next move, guys? Look, just look at it. What is the move you're gonna do? All right. So I mean, this should be a no-brainer, guys. If y'all saw knight g4, you're absolutely correct. So he goes d captures e5. Now, do I take the pawn first or do I take the bishop first? Well, what do? I go knight captures on e3 first. This is what I do. The thing is, guys, if he takes the my pawn on d6, this will kind of be not very good. I don't think this would be very good at all. I'm gonna tell y'all why though, because I could take the rook on f1, which is what I can do. And then like if he takes my queen, then I just win a rook and I win his queen. So if he takes this, this would be bad, like literally bad, guys. So just remember that. So, but that's why I went knight captures e3. If he takes my pawn, this would be lost because knight captures f1, already hitting the queen. So I pretty much would be up a rook. All right. So of course he's forced to take queen captures e3, and what do? D catches e5. Now, what is my threat, guys? After D catches e5, you know, now my dark square bishop is definitely highly active because why? I'm hitting bishop c5, and this is where everything is lost after this. As soon as I take his dark square bishop, his whole dark squares become weaknesses, guys. Everything becomes weaknesses. This is a black line. Ginger GL don't even teach you this stuff. I don't think he even know about it. But this is how it goes, guys. After I take this pawn, dark square weaknesses everywhere. This is automatically a lost position for white. After D captures on c5, guys, my opponent goes king h1. And then what do? What is this knight doing right here? Nothing. So you want to put your pieces to active squares, guys. Put your pieces to active squares and, you know, you'll get a better game. So I go knight f6. When knight f6 is played, you know, it's not, and it's crazy because there's not really too much things that he can do. But I'm thinking now he's starting to see that he could potentially be in trouble now. Maybe he don't. Maybe he probably still don't know that he's in trouble yet. I don't know, guys. But and let's say what the computer say. The computer said, see, this is the thing. The computer says rook d1, and to me, guys, this is a this is a lost situation, man. Like I like this is crazy. Now, honestly, now that would have been a great move. That probably would have been the best move. Honestly, Queen E1 probably would have been the best move. But again, you got to really understand exactly, what your opponent is doing, and obviously he didn't understand. So the only thing he saw was this focal point, which was F7, and 90% of the people are most likely is going to play knight G5. It's just something where if they play knight G5, they're looking at it as the knight has a good pose. You know, it won't be so easy for me to get this out the way. Maybe they can go rook f2 and then rook f1. But I think queen e1 was like maybe his last choice or his last chance. But either way, it wouldn't even matter. Um, and hold on, maybe go back, guys. I want to show y'all something real quick. Let me go back. So let's suppose queen e1 and everything. In this position, I could definitely go bishop h3 and then maybe castle queenside because I have such a the h file is so open. It's a lot of things I could do, man. But I'm gonna let y'all look at that. But anyway, knight g5 is played, and of course I go knight g4. Knight g4 is what I played, guys. I'm hitting his queen, which is why queen e1 would probably be the most important because with knight g4 coming in, not only do I get a tempo, but I'm also hitting rook rook on h2 with a check. But check this out, guys. The computer didn't even acknowledge this knight g4 move. I'm gonna tell you the move that the computer acknowledged. The computer acknowledged me doing rook captures h2 check, and then if king g1, then knight g4, and then if he goes queen f3, then bishop c5 check, rook f2, bishop catches f2, king f1, and then obviously the two choices that the computer saw was best was either queen e7 or b6. And I think b6 was the first move that it chose so that I can go bishop a6 check. And I think even with that, if he comes here, it's kind of feel like feel like it's making the game longer. But it never acknowledged knight g4, and I don't know why. But like I said, you can't always count on the computer. But um, but yeah, guys, it told me rook captures h2 first. That's exactly what it told me to do. I didn't do that. I go knight g4 first, hitting the queen already. And then after I did knight g4, guys, the computer mentioned queen g1. Either way, the queen is going to be lost. So I didn't really understand why it was telling me just to even though I'm winning the game, and it was looking at some tactical forcing moves. If I go rook catches h2, most likely the queen may be lost or whatever, things like that. But I think knight g4 was the best move. My human mind. I'm looking at things logically. I'm looking at the best move. So I like the knight g4 better. I think knight g4 was best because after this, I just felt like it ain't nothing you could really do after this. So after knight g4, my opponent goes queen d2. And yes, guys, I this is the move I did. I did bishop catchers on g5. And I think this is a one position, bishop catcher g5. Now, obviously, the engine's going to say, hey, just go rook catchers h2 first. And then if you come here, then you could go bishop c5 and everything, right? So, yes, I could do that, guys. I can. Bishop catchers f2, and he just go king f1. Um, Yeah, I could do that, but it's like I'm still stuck. Like I'm still having to. I mean, you're killing it. Like it's still the one position for black, but I feel like it's making the game longer. Like, and then you really gotta try to calculate like the best move to do. Like, like this is nah, guys. Like this is what I did. I did something so simple, guys. Bishop catches g5. What are you gonna do after this? Like it's bishop catches g5 is the best move. Now I'm hitting rook catches g5, and the reason why I did bishop catches g5 because if he doesn't do anything, he's gonna lose this queen either way, or he's just gonna get checkmated. So I don't know what else. I mean, the only thing you could stop from getting made is maybe queen f2, but either way, you're still gonna have to give up a queen. But my opponent wanted up going queen catches g5, and then that's when, guys, I go rook catches h2 check, and my opponent resigned after this. Because the reason why is after king g1, then I go queen b6. Now you see the difference between this, guys? Y'all see the difference? Because even by me going queen b6, the king can't go nowhere. And again, the only thing you could do is either give up your queen or give up your rook. Either way, it doesn't matter because the only move he's pretty much going to have is having to move the queen here first, and then queen captures, and then if you go rook f2, then this is checkmate, guys. And the difference between the computer move and my move is because, and I'm gonna show y'all. The only difference in this is because when I go rook captures h2 and king g1, now it's not a forced mate. Like I can't just go queen b6 because then he could just go rook f2. And for instance, if I go check with a queen, then you got the rook. I can't really just take the knight because then he could take my rook as well. You know what I mean. So it's just not gonna work. Even if it was the other way around, guys. Even if I did bishop a check and he comes here and I go bishop catches f2, it's still prolonging the game. Like it's still you're still making the game longer or whatever. So I just did something real simple. You know, bishop catches g5. I just think this was I think this is the best move. I think bishop catches g5 is the best move because now he's kind of like forced to take, and if you don't want to take, you're just gonna lose your queen. Um, and then and like I said, and maybe if he wanted to, he could go rook captures f2 maybe. Maybe that would be something, but it doesn't even matter. White has just lost. So I hope y'all and actually enjoyed this video. I hope y'all got the concept of what I was doing. I hope y'all actually had the understanding of it with this Black Lion move and this technique that I did. And again, he was higher than me, so obviously it works. So definitely like, share, comment in this video. Let me know what y'all think of this amazing Black Lion opening with this new technique of just hitting G5 anyway when the person go F4. Definitely let me know what y'all think. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe. All right, y'all. Peace.